Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So excited that we made the top 30, yay! If you guys want to see how I did this Griffin Avant Garde inspired look, just keep on watching. So first of all, I'm going to start off with my fringe. I'm just taking that and pinning that to the side to keep it out of the way. Using the NYX Angel Veil Primer, I'm just going to prime my face. So next I'm going to cover my brows. To do this, I first use a spoolie to push all the hairs in an upwards direction and then use a glue stick to go over them and really stick them down to the skin. Next you'll see me use my finger with a little bit of water on it and push that water into the glue. What that does is gets rid of any ridge from the glue onto the skin and gives it a really seamless blend. Using a translucent powder on a beauty blender, I'm just going to push some of that into that glue. With a light coloured concealer, I'm now going over that powder, and what this is going to do is just take any of the colour out of my eyebrows so that they're completely covered. Wow, that is attractive. I'm now applying my foundation all over my face on a damp beauty sponge. I'm now taking some clear tape, this is just normal sticky tape, and I'm applying that under my eyes to get the shape of the eyeshadow. Using the NYX Primal Colours eyeshadow in Hot Fuchsia, I'm applying this in circular motions all over my eye area and coming down along that sharp line of the tape. Gently removing that tape, I've now got my two sharp lines that I wanted for the shape of the eyeshadow. With a light coloured concealer on a concealer brush, I'm applying that just underneath the line to sharpen up that line and also put back the foundation that the tape has taken off. I'm just buffing over that with a damp beauty sponge to blend that all in. Measuring up to get an even angled line, I'm using some more of that tape to tape out the contour line. Using that same NYX Primal Colours eyeshadow, I'm using circular motions to apply that as a contour. Once again, gently removing those to end up with a really sharp contour line. Also repeating that earlier step of the concealer and then blending that in too. And then the sun decided to come out and ruin my lighting completely. Going in with the NYX Liquid Suede lipstick in Pink Lust, I'm just going to apply that all over my lips. So I wanted to get that sort of blended out lip look, so I'm going in with a damp sponge and just smudging out that lipstick a little bit around the edges. It was looking a bit bright around the edges, so I'm just using that damp sponge again to blend that out. And lipstick on the teeth as usual. Using a tiny bit of the NYX Liquid Suede lipstick in Foul Mouth, I'm just popping that right in the centre of my lips and smudging that out. Now for one of the most time consuming parts, this was applying the gold leaf onto my lips. I didn't use a glue or anything because the lipstick was still quite tacky and it stuck on really well. I actually had no idea how tricky and how fiddly this stuff was to use, but we did get there in the end. I'm now taking the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk and I'm applying that to the inner corners of my eyes and also along the bottom lash line. I'm now just using a small fluffy brush to blend that outwards. Quickly just applying a little bit of mascara before we pop on the false lashes. And here are the lashes. I made these by just cutting out some bits of gold paper and curling them and then sticking them on top of a normal set of eyelashes and then popping on some pieces of feather on the outside edge. These bottom eyelashes are also made out of just a little bit of glittery card, and they were cut into the triangle shape and then bent and applied with some eyelash glue. Using some eyelash glue, I'm popping that down on the inner corners of my eyes and then sticking on some of the gold leaf in there as well. Now, even with the lighting, you can't really see this bit very well, but I'm using some more of that eyelash glue and then applying the gold leaf in a triangular shape on my forehead. So, moving down to the chest area, I'm just using some white face paint on a wide brush and applying that all over my neck and down onto my chest. Using a thin angled brush, I'm now going with some pink face paint and drawing in those feather shapes. I've started from the top and am working my way down so that they've got a layered effect. Using the NYX Primal Colours again in the Hot Fuchsia, I'm going in around the neck to shade in around the feathers and give them an ombre effect. I'm alternating between an angled brush and a fluffy brush to make sure that the edges are nice and seamless. I'm just going in around some of the feathers with a darker pink eyeshadow. This is just going to give the neck a less uniformed appearance. On that small angled brush again, I'm just using a white face paint to go on and paint the fluffy bits of the feathers. This is done in a random pattern, they don't have to be neat. Using some more eyelash glue and that gold leaf, I'm just putting this all over the chest. It looks really cool when it catches the light. I'm just removing those hairpins and spraying my hair again with that Redken hairspray. And headpiece on. Now I'm just using the side of an eyeshadow palette to hold up along my head when I do the hairspray. This is just so that I get that nice neat line following on from the contour through the hair. Now I'm just using a big fluffy brush and I'm just blending that all around my hairline where the hairspray has come onto my face a little bit, just to blend that all out and into the shadow. My ears were looking a little bit bare, so I've just gone in with some eyelash glue and a little bit more of that gold leaf and just popped it where some earrings would be. With a white cream face paint, I'm just applying that onto the front of my hairline. I felt that it needed something to bring the face and the hairpiece together, and then just patting that gold leaf on top of that as well. As a highlight, I'm using the NYX Duochrome highlighter on my nose and across the top of my cheeks. It's a really cool colour and it goes pink in the right lights. Lastly, I'm just adding a jewel onto my forehead for some sparkle. Contacts in, and that's it guys, that is the finished look. I hope you love it, and if you do, make sure that you go on and vote. I'll have all the information for voting on my Instagram and my Facebook. Thank you so much for watching, and here's hoping to be back in the top 15.